My parents weren't fluent in English, so in school, I had to be independent and take initiative. And that's how I handle every project I get.
Hey, Kevin, you thinking about retirement?
I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy with all this.
Yeah. Hey, let's meet our retirement coach, Avo. A is for taking action.
Not anxiety?
No, Kevin, you're gonna be fine.
You sing?
Barely. V is for variety.
And you dance?
Sort of. Come on. O is for optimize your savings.
Let Avo lead the way.
Visit aceyourretirement.org today.
Nice.
Hey.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you
Good evening and welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Andrew Coates.
And I'm Samantha Avila.
The Auburn Police Department arrested Demarius Bridges this morning in connection to the shooting that occurred Saturday, February 15th at Evergreen Apartments on South College Street.
The victim is in stable condition after sustaining a non-life-threatening gunshot wound.
Bridges is currently being held at the Lee County Jail on a $75,000 bond.
The case is still currently under investigation. The police ask that anyone with information related to the case contact the Auburn Police Division at 334-501-3140.
Auburn University will celebrate its 5th annual Day of Giving known as Tiger Giving Day this Wednesday, February 19th.
For 24 hours, members of the Auburn family can support a variety of campus-wide projects that benefit Auburn students, faculty, and the community.
Eagle Eye sat down with Auburn music professor Lee Johnson to talk about what Tiger Giving Day is all about.
I'm Lee Johnson. I'm here 1 day a week for composition and orchestration classes, and have been working with Auburn University to develop a new program in composition and music technology, and all the studios associated with that. Tiger Giving Day is, it's to contribute to this laboratory, which is a music production lab for 2 stations, for students to have the software, enough hardware, interfaces, keyboards, and monitors to make music here. That's a significant step towards the equipment that would be used or required for the rest of the program that's coming. The target was $15,000 for the Giving Day push, and certainly that would be a great achievement and would make these facilities really functional, even in this preliminary stage. But the interest, in addition to the donations, is that there's a great buy-in and enthusiasm for the degree and for the program that's been proposed. So the students, since it is music technology, there's always ongoing need as innovations come along. So this Tiger Giving Day opportunity is to get this lab up and running and functioning at an acceptable level to start with.
Do you love cool floats, colorful beads, and awesome outfits? Then you're in luck.
Crew Day Tigress presents their 4th annual Mardi Gras Parade this Saturday, February 22nd in downtown Auburn. The streets will close at 1 p.m. and the parade will begin at 2.
In conjunction with the parade, the Auburn Downtown Merchants Association will host its 3rd annual Crew Crawl from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. The Crew Crawl will feature exclusive discounts and specials at select downtown merchants for people who purchase a wristband. Participants will enjoy all-day specials, the parade, and live music from 3 to 6 p.m. on East Magnolia. A nonprofit providing a sanctuary for medically and emotionally fragile children is in danger of closing.
Storybook Farm provides a variety of in-depth and healing animal interactions and therapy for children with special needs.
However, Storybook's future is in danger as Creekwood Resources continues to move forward with a granite quarry less than 1,000 yards from Storybook off Highway 431. The potential impact on air and water quality as well as noise pollution could shut down the nonprofit permanently.
Dina Little founded Storybook Farm 18 years ago and said we would be in danger of closing. We have children who have PTSD and sensory issues. The air, water, and noise pollution would be awful. Every bit of it is terrible for our families and also terrible for our animals, but we have done too much good at Storybook to let this happen without a fight.
The Student Center was rocking Saturday, and it was all in the name of charity. Eagle Eye was there for all the sights and sounds.
Auburn's Dance Marathon was rocking this weekend as over 1,000 participants danced all day to raise money for Children's Miracle Network Hospital. Dance Marathon President Jack Swartz says the event gets bigger and better every year.
I think people enjoy just the atmosphere. We always say that once we get people to come, then they're here to stay. Because, a lot of people may not want to come out early on their Saturday morning to something they aren't sure about. But once they get here and they hear the stories of the kids and their families and how inspirational they are and how much Dance Marathon changes their lives, it really motivates people to continue coming back.
Dance floor, to the dance floor. Now everyone we're going to the dance floor. I'm going to stop. Hammer time.
We take a week or so off after this event, and then we kind of start planning for next year. It's a year-long, long haul. It's a lot of fundraising, it is a very long path, but we have different fundraising pushes that really just keep people's motivation up and keep people talking about Dance Marathon.
And the big reveal at the end of the night showed over $354,000 raised. For Eagle Eye TV, I'm Grace Reynolds.
The College of Liberal Arts is offering a new study abroad program for this summer. The program researching, reporting, and retracing the history of slavery from racism to Brazil, from Brazil to Alabama, gives students an opportunity to study in Salvador da Bahia, Brazil. In this course, students will examine the history of transatlantic slave route while staying in the tropical coastline city of Salvador da Bahia.
All students will learn how to collate and contextualize historical data and policies that influence current discussions and social issues surrounding inequities in the U.S. This opportunity is open to all majors, and students will earn 6 credit hours.
Participants must register by February 16th. To register, visit Auburn Abroad's website.
We'll be back with more after this. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Your girls have been with you through every moment of your life. How well do you know them?
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes, and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
Auburn is continuing to expand with an abundance of construction projects across campus.
One of the major projects is the new $83 million academic classroom and laboratory complex, located next to Parker Hall and across from the chemistry building. Following the completion of the complex, Parker Hall is set to be demolished.
This 151,000 square foot building will feature 26 adaptable classrooms and laboratories and 5 lecture halls. When finished, the building will feature the second largest collection of instructional space on campus, second to only the Haley Center.
Construction on the complex has already begun and is scheduled to be complete in spring 2022.
A group of Auburn University students are bringing fine dining to the dorms.
The Eagle Eatery is the new hotspot in Eagle Hall dorm in the village, serving food and fun to its residents.
Most recently, the Eagle Eatery hosted a Valentine's event last week, and Eagle Eye was there to cover the fun.
Valentine's Day was last Friday, and this group of students decided to celebrate by having a restaurant in their dorm lobby. Accompanied with classical music, attendees could enjoy a white tablecloth meal and a 3-course meal of garlic bread, spaghetti carbonara, and tiramisu. We were able to sit down with the residents who created the restaurant to learn about the inspiration behind it.
Yeah, so we call this the Eagle Eatery. This is a little baby of ours that ran over from last semester. One day I had too much food when I cooked, and so I set up a table in the elevator and gave out food for free. And it escalated. We got our RA to help us out with money and planning. Even Dr. Thomas, our resident advisor, he got behind it. We got put on Google Maps. Like, this turned into a big production.
So the eatery kind of started as more of a joke. We were just kind of bored one night, so we sat in the elevator and handed out food to anyone who got on the elevator, and kind of turned into more of a little tradition. Our RA got involved, and now we put on events and basically cook for people and share food here at Eagle Hall.
We were also able to speak with Bailey Thompson, the residential advisor of Eagle Hall, regarding his feelings with the restaurant.
So I really did have to go above and beyond to make sure that, I was contributing enough to it to where, this is an Eagle thing, not just those residents, and that I could actually have an active role in it. So I think, starting out with blowing it up, getting it on the map, residents love it when their RA, takes something that they like and really latches onto the idea, because it kind of validates them and makes them feel like a lot bigger part of the community.
The Carey Center for the Advancement of Philanthropy and Nonprofit Studies will host its second annual Nonprofit Volunteer Internship and Career Fair, Meet Me at the VIC, on March 13th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the Student Center Ballroom.
The VIC will gather regional nonprofits and provide opportunities for students to be placed in internships, practicums, and careers.
There will be snacks, giveaways, and class excuses for students who attend. Registration for the VIC is free and open to all students.
To register to attend, visit aub.ie/VIC2020.
The Auburn University Board of Trustees addressed the growing need for new departments and majors as meeting on February 7th.
Officials in the Harbert College of Business requested the establishment of a Department of Supply Chain Management in order to better support the program's growth and student demand.
A new Master of Sciences in Brewing Science and Operations was also requested and would allow the College of Human Sciences to continue to market a highly desirable academic program through distance education.
The college has had much success in offering a graduate certificate in brewing science and operations through distance education since 2014.
With this new degree, Auburn becomes one of only 2 institutions in the country to offer such a degree. Auburn University's Royal Studio Program Director Andrew Freer is being awarded the Architectural League of New York's President Medal.
This is the highest award of the Architectural League. The award is given to those with achievements in architecture, urbanism, art, design, and the environment.
Freer has been the director of the program since 2001 and has trained and developed over 1,000 individuals into citizen architects. His studio in Hale County is a hands-on discipline building program where architect students work on the semester or year-long projects such as building houses and farms for the benefit of individuals as well as our community as a whole.
Director Freer said he feels very humbled by this honor.
This week's Pet of the Week is Oyster. Oyster is a sweet 11-year-old cat looking for her forever home.
She loves to talk and enjoys behind-the-ear scratches, and you can always find her laying on the warmest blanket in the room. Oyster is spayed, vaccinated, microchipped, and tested negative for FIV. Come meet her this week. We'll be back with more after this.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual. And she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you, and we'll figure it out."
I'll be right back. Hi! You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Residents in an apartment building in India got quite a surprise when they discovered a mixture of alcohol coming out of their faucets last week.
A smelly combination of beer, brandy, and rum started flowing out of their faucets in Currahlee, India, after a water well became contaminated.
It was reported that 6,000 liters of confiscated alcohol that was seized on court orders was buried in a pit nearby accidentally, seeped through the soil into the apartment's pipes.
Officials promised to clean up the well, but residents say it may take up to a month.
That's all we have for you tonight. Keep up with all of the latest Auburn news throughout the week by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Eagle Eye TV. I'm Andrew Coates.
And I'm Samantha Avila. Thanks for joining us, and War Eagle.